Wayne ist sehr englisch, spricht sehr wenig, spricht sehr gut Englisch halt auch, nicht so gut Deutsch, aber wir sprechen alle sehr gerne mit ihm Englisch, weil wir sein Deutsch nicht so gut verstehen. Und der ist jemand, der eine sehr klare Vision hat von dem, was er tun will und nicht viele Leute daran teilhaben lässt. Also jetzt so, das ist so, es ist in sich gekehrt und gleichzeitig geht er halt auch nach außen damit. So ein bisschen Widerspruch darin, aber das ist, glaube ich, das Spannende an ihm.
When I was younger, my brother was a sound engineer and he worked for quite a few groups from Manchester, so I was always pretty into this. You know, he would take me to concerts from New Order and this kind of the Smiths, and so I think when I grew up I was quite influenced by this. It was a little bit the scene I came from in Manchester at the time. There was a lot of kind of cool music, and I think when you're like 13 or 14 it's really impossible not to be seduced by this kind of scene. So I think that was the beginning was really directly influenced by my brother's help. And it's such a tradition though, you know, Depeche Mode recorded there, Iggy Pop did his 2 or 3 albums there, I think David Bowie did his Heroes songs there and 2 or 3 albums. We found a room one day which had been locked. I think no one had been there for like 15 years, and it had all the old instruments in. So it's like written on like Hansa Studios in strange writing. So it was really kind of a bit like tapping into the tradition, you know. So we used the same keyboards which David Bowie probably used on his albums. So after we'd finished recording, we did a showcase for just the record label and a few friends, and it was just like an acoustic thing. But it's in this great room, which is probably where they did the best drugs consumption. So it's really like 70s pimp style with like the wallpaper's really like special, and it looks really like a I don't know, like from a porno movie or something like that from the 70s.
Penetration eyes can see through your disguise. Beauty mystifies and speaks in semaphore. I hang on every word. Your eyes like restless birds, scattered and disturbed forevermore. And glorious with every stolen line, I feel glorious in the sky sunshine. Glorious, like the sunlight hits the sea. You are glorious, glorious to me.
Making videos is never quite as exciting and glamorous as it looks when you see it. So most of the time it's a lot of sitting around and waiting for the next lighting position or whatever. But the best thing about making the video to Glorious was we filmed it in a loft cube. It's like a self-contained house designed by an architect, and it already has furniture, and it's like it had a bed and it had a kitchen and everything. And every time there was a changing of the light position, I could go and lie down in the bed. It was fantastic, and you can kind of it's just big glass windows, so you could watch everybody from the bed. It was a bit like being God or something. I'm not sure if God has a bed, but it was great. So usually you have to sit on a bench somewhere in a tent and in the rain. And this was really the most comfortable video recording ever. So it was just like, right, okay, break for 10 minutes, I'm off to bed. And so it was really a pleasure, I must say.
My penetration eyes can see through your disguise. Your beauty mystifies and speaks in semaphore. I hang on every word. Your eyes like restless birds, scattered and disturbed forevermore.
Als Mensch ist er extrem lustig, extrem Spaß und er ist sehr selbstlos, wenn es darum geht, Freunden zu helfen, Leuten zu helfen. Und es ist halt extrem lustig, mit ihm unterwegs zu sein, weil er hat halt, da er Engländer ist, auch einen sehr guten, geilen Humor.
Es gibt Bands, zu denen man wohl nie einen Bezug bekommt, zu denen man nie irgendwie ein Gefühl aufbauen kann. Wayne Jackson ist anders. Waynes Musik bewegt mich und schickt mich auf eine Reise. Und das sage ich nicht nur, weil er ein Freund ist und ein guter Kollege, sondern weil ich es wirklich ernst meine. Wayne Jackson ist meiner Meinung nach der Newcomer dieses Jahres.
How would you describe my music, if you could?
It's hard to describe actually, because when I listen to your music, I'm not listening to the words you sing in. I'm not listening to, the tone of your voice or something. I'm just soak the music in, and let the music move me. And just to describe, I think the best thing is I could dance my impression. Shall I dance?
That would be fantastic.
Yeah?
Eyes can see through your disguise. Your beauty mystifies and speaks in semaphore. I hang on every word. Your eyes like restless birds, scattered and disturbed forevermore. Of your skin and the way shine on me. Let your light shine on and shine on me. Let your light shine on and shine on me. Let your light shine on and shine on me. Let your light shine on and shine on me. Let your light shine.